Let's be greedy. Down to 9. We should be fine. We have the blocker, so there's no Zerasan, unless they have removal in hand. Hey everybody, welcome back, and thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch Hello Good Game. Today we're playing with Golgari food, and again, if you're new to Magic, Golgari is the color combination of black and green together within a deck, and we do have a food archetype, which is one of the mechanics from the Throne of Eldraine, I believe. So the deck revolves around making food, sacrificing food to do a plethora of different things within the deck. And we still have our Chevill, Bane of Monsters here. Only 2 copies within this deck. A form of passive draw and aggro mitigation through the life gain, which is quite nice. There's not enough removal to warrant 4 copies of it in the deck. We're more focused around food, but any additional draw engine into the mid game and late game is welcome in our eyes. As far as our consistent draw engines in the deck, we do have Trail of Crumbs, and when it enters the battlefield, create a food token, and we can sacrifice a food and pay 1 to, of course, draw a card, which is really, really good. And then, of course, this is a stackable ability. So if you sacrifice a food and you have 3 Trail of Crumbs in play plus 3 spare mana, you can draw 3 cards, and that is very good. Now, as far as the food generation, like how are we going to be creating these food tokens? Of course, it starts out with the Gilded Goose. 0/2 comes in play, creates a food token. The Trail creates a food token when it enters. The Witch's Oven can sacrifice something to create a food token. If power is 4 or greater, we'll create 2 food tokens. The Troll King, when it enters play, creates 3 food tokens, which is really good. So there's no lack of way to create food. And we also can be consuming food not only through the Gilded Goose to tap a mana to utilize the Trail of Crumbs, but we can also sacrifice food, just to gain life, pay 2, sacrifice it, gain 2 life. And we can, sacrifice it to give the Wicked Wolf indestructible as well. So more than one way to sacrifice food. And don't forget about the Feasting Troll King, which can eat 3 food at a time to come back and play without having to spend its mana cost. So that's really, really good. So, that's your overall guide. It's a food deck. There are some more in-depth text, strategies, general synergies, whatever you want to call them, in the deck that we're going to get into in a moment. If you do want to just skip ahead to the gameplay, you can do that. The chapters are down below. Not everybody wants to learn how to play the decks as effectively as possible. But for those of you who look forward to this part of the video, let's get into it. And, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the channel to a friend, and, of course, become a YouTube member for exclusive content. We do have 4 copies of the Gilded Goose to start us out. This is a 1-drop, 0/2, flying. When it enters the battlefield, create a food token like we previously mentioned. We can also pay 2, I was about to say pay food, pay 2 plus tapping the goose to create a food. And then, we also have the option to tap the goose, sacrificing a food to add 1 mana of any color, which is, one of the key things here, because we can sack a food, which triggers the sacrifice of the food, which will trigger the draw. Plus we make the mana to, follow through with the draw. So Gilded Goose is absolutely amazing through and through within the deck. Not to mention it's a flyer, which can block rogues, and that in its own right now is good. 3 copies of Witch's Oven. It's not something that we need to be super, super consistent with. We used to want to stack ovens when we had the Cauldron Familiar, because it didn't matter how many cats you had, it mattered how many ovens you had, because they tapped and the cats just re-entered every time. So we don't need 4 copies. You could probably get by with 2, but 3 just makes it super friendly. 2 copies of Chevill, like we already talked about. Again, not a requirement within the deck, but just a little bit of added flavor, if you will. 4 copies of Trail of Crumbs, which we broke down. When it enters the battlefield, create a food. Whenever you sacrifice food, pay 1. If you do, look at the top 2 cards of your library. You reveal a permanent card from among them, putting it into your hand, and the rest in the bottom of your library. So, it's even a little bit better than drawing a card, because, you get the option to look at the top 2, which is, basically scry 1.5, draw a card. 4 copies of the Skyclave Shade, one of my favorite black creatures in Zendikar Rising. 3/1, kicker for 3, total of 5. When you do kick it, we'll enter with 2 +1/+1, so it's going to be a 5/3. But where it really shines is the landfall ability. So whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, if you have the Shade in your graveyard, you can cast it from the grave this turn, which is really, really cool. So, if they counter it, it goes to your grave, you replay it, they have to remove it, or counter it again, and it's just a perpetuating cycle in which it absorbs any counters, any removal, and is a surefire way to gain some form of card advantage if your opponent isn't running any exile. 4 copies of the Murderous Rider, 2/3 with lifelink. When it dies, bottom of our library, it goes. Swift End for 3 as the instant speed adventure to destroy target creature or planeswalker, losing 2 life in the process. This is great, just picks up planeswalkers, you know, any big baddies that we can't take out with stuff like our Wicked Wolf. Obviously, that takes out some smaller stuff, and breaking it down now, Wicked Wolf for 4, when it enters the battlefield, it fights up to 1 target creature we don't control. We can sacrifice a food at instant speed to put a +1/+1 counter on Wicked Wolf, also giving it indestructible until the end of turn as an additional cost of tapping it as well. So, you know, when it enters the battlefield, you can, if you have a food in play, kill something, 4/4, 5/5, whatever, because it has the indestructible. You know, if you don't have the food in play, probably something just with 2 power, so you don't kill your wolf, but the situation calls for specific things wherever. So the Wicked Wolf is absolutely amazing. It can help trigger Chevill's draw, you know, opening your attacking lanes for your Skyclave Shade, so on and so forth. And it survives wipes, right? If your opponent uses a Shatter, you can easily give it indestructible. Moving on to Liliana Waker of the Dead. This is a 4 loyalty planeswalker, and +1 for each player discards a card. Each opponent who can't loses 3 life. We have a few things within the deck that we are really looking forward to discarding. And the deck actually is revolving around the Waker of the Dead here. -3, target creature gets -X until end of turn, where X is the number of cards in your graveyard. You know, that's going to stack up quite nicely, as we do have the discard. -7, you get an emblem with at the beginning of combat on your turn. Put a target creature from the graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. It gains haste. Sign me up. So the wolf has an ETB effect to fight. So if that's coming back every turn, yep, that's absolutely amazing. To grab a Bane of Monsters to, you know, reinstate that draw and life gain engine is absolutely amazing as well. Now, we talked about discarding with Liliana. We can discard Elder Gargaroth. That's a 5-drop. We can discard Massacre Wurm. That's a 6-drop. And, you know, if the showcase calls for it, we can discard our Troll King as well. But typically, I will play the Troll King and discard the Gargaroth and Massacre Wurm first, but if you have enough food to replay the Troll King or Liliana to replay it, you know, that's fine, go for it. The Elder Gargaroth is a 6/6 Vigilance Reach Trample. Whenever it attacks or blocks, choose 1, creating a 3/3, gaining 3 life or drawing a card. You know, so this is just a value engine in on its own, and if we can give it haste and have it re-enter play every turn until it's exiled, that's amazing. The Massacre Wurm is a 6/5, and when it enters the battlefield, creatures your opponent control get -2/2 until end of turn. Whenever a creature an opponent control dies, that player loses 2 life. You know, I used to think that this was just when the creatures died when the worm entered, but if the worm is in play and those creatures die later on, that will still trigger the passive effect. So keep that in mind if you were misinformed like myself. And again, discarding this with Liliana and then replaying it, you know, potentially every turn if they're dealing with it, to keep the field clean of tokens, and we should be able to deal with the other things accordingly. Of course, the Troll King, when it enters the play as a 7/6 with Vigilance and Trample, will create 3 food tokens for us to utilize. We can sacrifice 3 food tokens to return the Troll King from our graveyard to the battlefield at any time on our turn, which is pretty cool. 4 passages, 4 forests, and 10 swamps. We could take Scrylands, I think. You know, the Temple of Malady, I believe, is the name of it. We'll add that for you right now. Temple of Malady. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just because, you know, we do have the double black within Liliana. We have the double green within the Wolf, double black within the Rider, double green within Gargaroth, and then, you know, triple and quadruple requirements within Massacre Wurm and the Troll King. So it's really nice to have the land to be both, right? So making things a little bit more consistent there for you. Yeah. With that all of the way, you guys, you know, that's the deck. You want to use Liliana's plus ability, discard your big baddies, and get that -7 off as soon as possible. And then you'll be replaying some of the strongest creatures in the game every turn. It's good stuff. It's a lot of fun. You know, classic jank here from your boy. Do take care. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay footage. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the channel to all of your friends, and support through the YouTube membership program if you're interested in exclusive content. I'll be back with our wrap-up thoughts in a few moments. Take care and enjoy. Going first, don't mind if I do, Hugh. Don't mind if I do. Let's go, Goosey Goose. I believe in you. Fly south. Let's get aggro in play. No attacks. Rogues is annoying. Should be fine. No Luris, so there's a Zarathan somewhere. Take the trade. Or just the damage. That's fine. Getting hit for 2. Getting milled for 2. Potentially getting milled for 6 if they drop a Soaring Thought Thief, but that taps their mana. Interesting. Yeah. That'll do. So with that. Very nice. Try to pull their mana again. Four engraved, so they could counter it. Take the damage, that's nice. Let's wolf. Pull counterspell, of course. Has to be. Yeah. Lovely. Another robber. Hate it. Here's a mill. Not the worst thing for us. More mill. Or is it only if it deals combat damage? Yeah, it is combat damage. Soaring Thought Thief is when they attack. Wind Robber is on combat damage. Let's pull these last couple counters before we use our Massacre Wurm. Right, you have to counter Gargaroth if you're rogues. That... Oh! Wowzers. Things are looking up. Get a little choked up in the throat when I see him hit the field. Okay, alright, let's act. I get it. I get it, I get it. So the Zareth Sand could be really bad for us, actually. Four cards in hand, drawing to 5. If they Zareth Sand on Gargaroth, I'm gonna cry. At least we have our own to drop in the way of it, but there's probably removal. Yeah, it is. Not good. Not good. They're tapped, at least. So if our Elder Gargaroth can survive any removal, we'll be okay, but if it gets removed, we're done. Interesting. Take the draw. Let's see if there's a counter. We should have played Chevill first, maybe. But I kind of, at the same hand, want to be able to pay 2 mana if it is something like this.
Ruining your day is going to feel great.
Maybe we should have taken the Gargaroth. I don't know. Probably should have. Take a draw. Oh, we're attacking into Death Touch. Shit, my bad. Oops. I seen that there too. That's on me. Down to 4 though. I mean, it's not good. They have more Zarastans. It's gonna suck. We have to ride Gargaroth out. Nice. We lose Liliana, but that's fine, right? Probably making a 3/3 here. Or 3 life. They've got 4 cards in hand. I don't know if they're going to draw or not. The token. I don't mind.
One more grudge for the list.
Let's kill it. Sure wish we had ours alive. Cry. We can attack. Take them down to 7. We get the trade. Should have held our land to replay it. That's fine. We want to make a food, sack a food, take a draw. Blocking their attack if they have one. So create a food token. Oh, we actually can't. Because it taps us, right? So bummer there. A lot of counter magic, I feel like. They have Heartless Act, so let's try to kick it. No attacks here. Oh, Alias Feet, thank you for the massive raiding party. I hope you're having a great day, girl. Welcome aboard, everybody. We're trying Golgari food. We're recording some YouTube videos. A daily grind, right? Check me out on YouTube if you've not already. And yeah. Massive shout out for my 10 viewers. Alias has a cat on stream every day. You know, she won me over with this years ago now, I feel like. And yes, HGG is an old man today. This is my 29th, and you know, couldn't be happier to be sending it with you guys. So, welcome. Take our draw. This Ashok in play hurts my feelings. Why doesn't Massacre Wurm give -3/-3? Interesting. We would need a 4th forest. Watch our straw forest. Always. Not quite. We'll probably cast this. We're gonna pick off Ashiok first. Big oofs. And then we can play our Trail, play our Shade.
I've lost my inspiration.
Smash in. They will have us on the backswing here soon. But hopefully we can maybe emergency eat some food to offset that damage race. We'll see. Of course, the Shades don't block, so they're kamikaze into the Death Touch. They're taking a draw here. Ending our turn. You know, only the Goose can block, and I think we will block because all it takes is another Xerath Sand to literally ruin our days, so it just is what it is. And we're down to 30. This is going to be what? Meal 4 down to 26. Oh. And that gets even better. Thought Thief in play. Disgusting. Okay, so we can replay the Shade if we can get a land. They don't have enough mana to Xerath Sand, so I might take the damage and just clean up with a Worm. Oof, that Liliana is what we want, but it's like too little too late. Let's take our hits. Alright, so we kill something that we wouldn't have killed, and then we get in for a bunch. They have counter magic up, which is about to break our heart, I'm pretty sure. We'll hope that it doesn't. Oh, it hits. So we get the 2 Enforcers, right? Thought Thief still in play, which is annoying, but we get them for enough damage. Did we miss lethal? I think we had lethal if we played the Worm before the attacks because of the extra deaths. That could be on me. Don't tell anyone. Another Thought Thief, sure. You know, we'll block the first to stop Xerath Sand, and we should be able to play Liliana, do a big minus. Nice. That's a hot Bloodchief's Thirst there. It's annoying, and I hate it. So we're gonna take this damage. The mill's lame, whatever. We had to draw 2 actually, which is really nice. We can pull our 4th forest here. We've got lots of Shades to go wide with, so we should win just off damage output alone, right? Right, these Shades are so powerful, it's not even funny. And of course, they have to block the Thought Thief here. Oh, and we should have played... We just missed lethal again. Twice! This is a passive ability that's active all the time. It only gives us 2 mana. So let's just go wide. Let's be greedy. Down to 9. We should be fine. We have the blocker, so there's no Xerath Sand unless they have removal in hand. Right, we can also not eat the food, but we can make it. This is fine. That's not active soon enough. Right, we're going around it wide. We've got 3 shades in play. And they have only 3 land, which means there's no really worry of anything, but we should still interrupt it. Just in case, question mark? Let's pull our 4th forest. Let's tap, make the food. Your last duty in this world, Mr. Goose. You have fulfilled the prophecy. Hello and good game, my friend. Go play a different deck. We don't take kindly to your kind around here, Mr. Rogue. Going first, 3 land. Looks pretty good. I mean, trolls are not really of any benefit here, but we'll make it work. And a Gargaroth. Oh my gosh, where's the land? We need nothing but land off the top at this point. Okay, that's fine. That spends their mana, and we can just easily replay it. Good stuff. I mean, they get lucky because, you know, they still get to use the creature. The banner, which means they drop a 1-drop, which we can eat. Can't be an attack, so we can't block. They definitely could have attacked there. 2 wolves was great. Let's pull Swamp. Just in case we pull one of our other things. I mean, I know we need the Troll Kings out, but that's fine. We'll get that later. Chomp, chomp, chomp. And hit for 3. Down to 17, we draw first blood here. Playing with multiple mountains, I love it. Bone Crusher in play, maybe? Hopefully we pick up that 5th land. The guy can dream, right? They're sitting on 5 right now, so... Oh! They spend it all to kill our wolf. Not that bad. Shade in play. Hitting for 3 down to 14. We're still at 20. And we have removal for their next drop. Nice. Nice. This is really good of them. Okay, we need a 5th land. Let's attack. I don't see them blocking. Let's kill the robber. Anix survives, which may be a misplay. We're gonna have to see here. They're down to 8. Oh! That's not good. Good game. Alright, not so hot of luck today. Doesn't look bad, doesn't look great. We're gonna take a forest out of the gate, I think. Yeah. We'll discard the Troll King with Liliana. Ooh, it's aggro. Not good. Which means we need the wolf out as a priority. I'll take an oven, not the worst. No blocker, but we can pull their removal. They might leave it because it's not really a threat to the robber. We don't have a 3-drop right now, which is kind of gross. We do need to draw land still. as well. So not a great spot, but we'll try it out. 2 robbers. That's disgusting. They pull a Chevill. They pull a Massacre Wurm. Gross. Playing the oven's kind of irrelevant for them, I think. Please do. Sack your robber. We could pick up the 4th land. That's really good. Trail in play and we attack for 3. Wicked Wolf can take out these robbers back to back. Oh my god. We're so dead. Getting hit for 8 here. And then another 4 next turn. If they have a stomp, they win. We should have actually taken a robber. That's a mistake. And then we didn't have to tap it. My bad. But then they could have stomped us for, you know, a bunch. So if they have a stomp in hand, they win. Cleave in hand as well. Many options. Plus they get all of our drops as well. Disgusting. You can play your cleave, it's okay. I won't judge you. Ooh. Rider on the wolf. That gives them lethal next turn. Actually, no, we can block. But they can pull our other rider. That's game. Let's make them play it out, though. Right, we can deal with one, but the other damage is going to get us. Or they could stomp still. Chevill going wide. That's a good option. And because we only have one blocker, that's game. Unless they block here, but I doubt it. Good game. Let's try one more. Going first, what a pleasure. Trail of Crumbs plus Wicked Wolf. Probably worth it. Let's pull Swamp here. We have no 1-drop, so no harm, no foul. Uno Swamp. We pull another, which is nice. Let's get our damage output in play. This will be a forest for the wolf. Daxos can get bidden up, hopefully, here. Let's try to attack. Maybe they'll block. Alright, it's a good trade. Block the shade in 2021, you guys. Please block that shade for me. Let's get Trail of Crumbs in. Yeah, any form of virtual card advantage, whether it be through draw engines or dredging. Some of the great... Ooh, an Exile. You dog. You dirty dog. I'm gonna take out Daxos first while we can still get it. Right, we can take out the Skyclave anytime. Chomp chomp, baby. And turn. They're running Exile, probably not Destroy, so the Indestructible probably doesn't do much for us here. Oh, we didn't sack our food. Like, why is Daxos in play and there's not one in their graveyard? Well, that's on me, Billy. Or we waited for this turn to do it, just so we could eat the food and take the draw. Big brain play, taking the turn off. We still should have killed the Apparition. So not really. I guess we take the Troll King. We can start attacking. We have a big raid today from the one and only Alias V. Check her out on Twitch, check her out on YouTube. Go smash that like button as many times as you can, right? That is the grind. And, you know, big thanks from me. Oh, they do run Shatter. Those dogs. We're getting close, though. We're getting very close to this Feasting Troll King. We can take the draw as well. They're sitting on 5 cards, though. Down to 4. I almost don't think they have anything, but why wouldn't they play? Unless it's another Shadow, right? It's the only thing that makes sense. Elder Gargaroth makes sense. That's a good card. We're going to play our Troll King, though, just because I'm worried about what's going on in their hand. I think it's another wipe, and at least this way we can replay the Troll King as the Gargaroth dies. We've got to get it from the grave with Liliana. No attacks. End turn. Okay, and they do have Exile, but we're going to sack it, is the thing. And we can just replay it. And it's powers 4 or greater, so we actually get 2 food out of it, which is groovy. Taking the draw again here. So we're sacking a food for mana. And then, because we sacked the food, we get to pay 1, which we just produced with the sack of the food for the draw. Good times. I don't mind even more draw engines. Sign me up. Another Trail of Crumbs in play. Feasting Troll King out again. Submitting 3. Plus, we could draw 6 cards here if we wanted. Pretty gross, right? We will draw as many as we can, actually. Right? So good. Like, this is good game, as far as I'm concerned. Have you ever seen value like that, kids? It's just too much. It's too much. It's too much bad. Hello and good game. Why not? There's Liliana. That's who we've been looking for. We do have to discard here, though, which is unfortunate. We should have saved some mana to play some of these permanents. But, speaking of things to discard, the Troll King. Well, actually, let's do Gargaroth. I want to play the Troll Kings to get the food going, because then we can draw another 7. Or 6, right? It's too good. Our turn. More foodsies. Skyclave in play. And the land. Let's hit for 7. Decent. Down to 11. Lethal next turn. Whoa. There's the Shatter, right? Very cool. So, you know, we can replay the Skyclave Shade, which is great. We sack the Troll, and we can replay them both. So, you know, very good value against removal. Daxos, what's that guy even do? Remember that misplay we made with the wolf? LOL. So don't be worried if you guys misplayed. You can still win games. It's not anything to be nervous of. Alright, let's wolf out here. Don't want to lose the food, so let's just kill the cleric. Yes. Liliana in play. This is just like, it's too much. It's not even fair.
Death is an opportunity to increase my
Let's toss the land.
Sorry for your loss.
Shade in play. They just wiped it, LOL. And now the Troll King. 1, 2, 3. We don't really need to draw, that's fine. And unless they top deck another Shatter. Oh my lord. So sorry, my friend. And, you know, we'll try a few more. Our opponent goes first. You have to pardon us, we're sucking on a candy. We have the Shade, we have removal. Should be fine. Wow. Probably pull forest with this. Typically I'd go swamp for Rider, but oh nice. That's real good. So we do have to go swamp. Just to remove it. It's our only choice. These kings are just going to be dead cards here. Standard Bear is really good. Make an instant speed sack for 1 to draw. And they leave mana open. So they can fizzle our Rider. Alright, this is really good. They don't, though. Okay, okay. I'm looking for discards, actually.
You wish you had a fraction of my power.
Don't mind if I do, Hugh.
You think too much.
Let's Goose plus Shade. Sorry, I just got gummy stuck in my teeth. Ooh, that's gonna be a big hit for 5, down to 11. Again, we're discarding these Troll Kings. Do not care.
I have no interest in fighting fair.
We'll have an easier time casting them with 3 food than we ever will. Again, it's our 3rd Troll King. Typically, I'd like to play that, but at the end of the day, let's blast Liliana.
You only think you won.
Let's hold it. No attacks. End our turn. Nice. That's so good right now. We might need just to eat it. getting close. This can't block, so it can swing. They have 27, so who cares? Oh, we're close. We're so close. Do we just wolf it right now? Let's create a food token. Let's get this thing in play. Make them pay for discarding it. And then we have threat on board. Down to 6. Things are looking risky biscuits, but let's see how it makes out. Oh, nice. Hits for 5 and 6. Good game. Wow, that is a lucky top deck, eh? Can't win them all. All right, wrap up thoughts. Golgari food works really good. I think we can fine tune it. I don't think the Bane of Monsters needs to be in there. I think we could go to 4 Liliana, so we're dropping it more consistently. And maybe just 4 ovens and just try to round out the deck a little more effectively. You know, I just have such a crush on Chevill. Like, draw a card, gain 3 life. Wow, it gets me, right? It gets me going. Do you guys have any cards like that in, you know, Zendikar Rising, or even, you know, just standard right now? Because I know obviously Chevill's from Ikoria, but what cards just get you? And it's like, I'm playing this color, so I have to include this card, right? Let me know in the comments below. Again, thank you for all of your continued time and attention, general support. It does not go unnoticed. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. And of course, you know, without saying, like, comment, subscribe, share to a friend, become a YouTube member for exclusive content. You guys know the drill. Join the Discord, 500,000 gem giveaway, many other free cash prize tournaments and giveaways as well. So check us out. Thanks again, and we'll see you soon in the next video.